I always find these kind of comments quite laughable. The assumption that people think they know everything about my life and that I'm stuck playing Pixelgun 3D because I need the money. Now, I don't take offense to these kind of comments, and I do find them quite interesting. Like, this user even said that I'm not enjoying life at all, which, again, is a very, very bold statement because I'm the happiest that I've ever been in a very, very long time. I spent the past 14 months building a brand new house with a brand new office. By unpopular belief, I actually enjoy Pixelgun 3D. And there is times that I really, really hate this game. And I kind of want to talk about that in today's video. There is a lot of frustration behind this game, but I enjoy it. I don't just want to jump ship. And what I am planning to do is to make a series where we talk about the biggest problems in Pixelgun 3D in separate videos and how we can correct them. In fact, I have plans very soon to bring you a video on the whole barrier effect and how Pixelgun can actually fix this problem. And this is actually something that I do talk about with the developers, and I have been talking to them about this. So the fact that I became a partner and they still ignore me, again, is a very, very bold statement. Now, of course, on occasions, I have said that the communication between creators and the developers and community and developers have been horrendous, because it has. In a short story, Pixelgun had a phenomenal community manager and they got rid of them. So the creators were left in this massive void and the community was left in this massive void. And even to this day, we don't necessarily have a great communication with a community developer. Now, another comment I keep getting quite a lot is, you should quit playing the game. 6K viewers per vid on the game, that's dead. Now, there is no disputing that Pixelgun is struggling at the moment. And my latest videos haven't been doing amazing. Couple of reasons. I've kind of taken a little bit of a break from Pixelgun 3D. Like, I make the videos and I just sideline them. And I just stockpile videos so I can take a break. But the interesting thing is, nobody was saying this like a month ago when the videos were hitting 20, 30, 40, 50, 60K on occasions. So like the last month when they announced the PC version, my videos were actually doing incredibly well. Like surprisingly well, like 73K, 20K, 31K, 81K, 22, 35. Nobody really talks about how well we were doing a month ago. People always focus on, let's say, the downfall and the negative side of Pixelgun 3D, 38, 26. Pixelgun 3D, for me, has always been some kind of passive income. It's not my main source of income. In fact, YouTube as a whole is not my main source of income. But people think they know the insight to my life and that I'm stuck in this loop of playing Pixelgun 3D. In reality, they couldn't be further from the truth. I still enjoy this game. I want to help this game. I want to improve it. Now, at this moment, my current process and thought process here is that I give this game like another year. And if the big changes we talk about in this series that's coming very soon don't improve and nothing changes, then yeah, I will move on. I will move on as to what we'll do. I don't know. I've still got my Minecraft channel going pretty well, pulling in 8 to 10 million views per month. So the Pixelgun side is purely just to try and have fun. I have fun in Pixelgun 3D. Now, maybe as of late, I might not been having as much fun as I previously had. And that's because of the whole hacker situation, which is kind of what I want to talk about in today's video. The developers and the hackers and the false promises and things not essentially being fixed. So we all know as a community, the biggest problem with Pixelgun 3D is hackers. Like every other video that I see uploaded to YouTube is all about hackers, to a point where Agent Shadow has basically said, goodbye PG3D, he's had enough. And a lot of the creators are in the same situation. Now, what Pixelgun 3D don't understand is when they lose their core creators, the game is going to suffer even more. They might not believe that, but creators are so important to video game industries, whether it's Minecraft, Call of Duty, Apex, any video game at all, Fortnite, creators are parts of the economy of a success. And if Pixelgun don't have a core community of creators, then their game is going to suffer. But like I said, every other video that I see is a hacker's video, and it's becoming a very, very big problem. So I jumped onto Pixelgun 3D today and I was checking the mailbox, and we've got about safety. Now, developers finally decided to start addressing the whole hacker situation. They said, "We've always strived to keep all Pixelgunners informed about what's happening with our favorite shooter. You've been asking more about the cheater situation recently, so it's time to address it. Our support team actively seeks and eliminates threats daily, thanks partly to your reports to the Help Center. In just the past week, we've banned over 5,000 violators. By the end of the month, this number will grow significantly. Our main goal is to solve this problem on a global level, ensuring every match is as fair and enjoyable as possible. We know you've been waiting for this, and we are working tirelessly to integrate the anti-cheat system and thoroughly test everything as soon as possible. This process is lengthy but essential, and we truly appreciate your patience and support. Let's make our game better together." Now, I want to believe this, but do I believe this? No. And the reason why is because we've seen these kinds of announcements so many times. Let me show you. I titled this folder Anti-Cheat LOL because, like I said, I want to believe it. Do I believe it at this moment? No. I need to see action. I need to see proof of this. I decided to go back in time to take screenshots of where Pixelgun 3D have said the same thing in the past and nothing has changed. Why are you rushing? On the 31st of the 5th, 2023, they were talking about the hacker situation. Now, this is literally the same time last year. Like, this time last year was the 10th anniversary, which was completely ruined by hackers. That was their aim, right? They ruined it. Pixelgun made a very huge mistake, though, because Pixelgun 3D let players join any other player's game by going on their profile. So when it came to creators, we had hackers following us every single day, and it was just a complete mess. Whenever I think of the 10th anniversary, I think of the whole hacker situation and how much of a problem it was. Now, they did fix those core problems, and I don't necessarily get hackers following me every single day, but I do still see hackers every single day. Now, this is also, again, later on down the line, they were talking about the hacker situation, and they created a support Discord. Don't know if this is still available, but do you remember when we had this problem? When the hackers could drop coins and gems, and if you picked them up and spent them, you'd end up in a negative balance. So the thing here is that what mind blows me here is that normal Pixelgun everyday players were punished. They were punished by the developers because of the hacker situation. I'm not entirely sure that developers reimbursed any people at all. Now, obviously, we shouldn't have spent the gems and the coins, but when you see that pop up in your account, you're gonna, right? Like, it was wild. And then this goes back to 2015. I remember seeing it 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4. Every single year, we have the same false promises and nothing changes. Like, this was a year ago. Hackers returned to Pixelgun 3D. This guy was following me every single day. And then hackers during the anniversary had the ability to build whole entire cities. And again, it was just non-stop. Like, it was non-stop. I hadn't seen anything as crazy as the gem drop-in. Obviously, we did see the situation where they could build cities with cars. Don't get me wrong. Every occasion, it was quite interesting to see, and I made a ton of videos of that, and probably made a ton of money from making those videos. It was just a complete mess. Just last month, the developers made another announcement. They're fighting with cheaters and DDoS attacks. Then, back in January, they used the same picture. They said that they banned 17,587 cheaters. 15,213 delinquents were automatically caught by the anti-cheat system, and 2,374 were banned by their support team. That's a large amount of numbers. That's a lot of hackers for this game. But those numbers don't really mean anything to me, because for every one of those that gets banned, 5 new hackers appear. It only takes one hacker to ruin the lobby. So I understand that video games will always have hackers, whether it is Pixelgun 3D or Minecraft or Call of Duty or Fortnite or Apex Legends. They all have hackers, but never to the scale that Pixelgun 3D has it. especially since this has been a very big problem for such a very long time. They seriously need to bite the bullet, bring in a separate team to fix these issues. It's going to cost a lot of money, but they can finally fix it and go from there. So I generally don't think whatever they're planning on doing, it's not going to be sustainable. And I do feel hackers will get around it very quickly. Kind of ironic, I actually joined the game and there's a hacker in here straight away. This is a very, very common occurrence. Like, I mean, like, I'm talking every game these days that we go into. But the thing here is, when it comes to, like, reporting these players, it's a mess to report them as well. Like, the fact that I can't tap on a player themselves and report via in-game with some kind of screenshot is absolutely insane. This is just perfect timing for this. Like, we can tap on them and click report issue, but you see what I mean? I'm fighting with this. And then we can do, like, report an issue, act of cheating. The fact that I cannot do this directly in-game is crazy. Crazy. Talk about wanting community help and support. The fact that I need to do this via an email account is crazy. How on earth they haven't developed an in-game system for reporting? Like, the ability to take a screenshot. You can easily take a screenshot on a phone. You can easily take a screenshot on a tablet. You can easily take a screenshot when you're on PC. So the fact that they haven't interpreted a system where you can take a direct screenshot or a video of what hackers are doing in game is mental. And this is things that I'm talking about where I want to start making a video. I think, does it crash? I want to start making a series of the biggest problems in Pixelgun 3D. The hacker situation, yeah, it's a problem, but Pixelgun don't help that situation. We can't report in game. Mind-blowing. The biggest, craziest, mind-blowing thing ever. So yeah, I know Pixelgun 3D in terms of views isn't doing amazing. It's never been about the views. It's never been about the money. I do enjoy this game, and my aim is to help it. Whether the developers choose to take my help over the next 1 year, that's on them. I give this game 1 year. If nothing drastically changes, then it is probably time for me to move on. But a lot of people would kill to be in the position that I'm in. Like, I've made videos on other games, such as Pixel Strike 3D, which did 27,000 views. So I don't think I'd have a problem in moving to a different game. But I actually enjoy this game, and I do hope that it survives and thrives. There's just some very big issues that developers really need to get down to fixing. I've talked about these a lot, and in the next season, we're going to have the introduction of a big problem. Again, they are trying to fix this, but it's a very, very big problem. We shouldn't have to make videos about this. Pixelgun's answer to trying to keep players is to introduce more weapons that are even stronger than the last weapons they introduced. That's not how things work. That is how you lose a whole entire community that have been playing for a decade. The thing is, it's not just me seeing a downfall in Pixelgun 3D. It's the whole entire game. It's the whole entire community. They've got 2,360 players right now. I am recording this really early in the morning. They only had 4,500 24 hours ago. That's a problem. With an all-time peak of 25,000 players, you look in the past month, you can see things are going down. And they're just going to continue to go down unless these underlying problems are actually fixed. We've been asking for a separation between mobile and the PC version since day one. Have they done it? No. Is it going to be coming? At this point, I don't think so.